Episode 10. The Empty Cup. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a soft golden glow over the temple, May stood before her master, a sense of anticipation and nostalgia lingering in the air. The journey that had unfolded within the temple's walls had been one of transformation and enlightenment, and now May stood on the threshold of her final lesson. Master Kuro held in his hands a delicate porcelain cup, its surface adorned with intricate patterns that seemed to capture the essence of the universe. "May," he said, his voice carrying the weight of 1,000 teachings, "this cup is a mirror for the mind, an empty vessel that yearns to be filled." May's gaze was fixed on the cup, her heart a mixture of curiosity and reverence. She had learned much throughout her journey, the lessons of mindfulness, balance, patience, and impermanence. And now, she awaited the final piece of the puzzle. Master Kuro poured tea into the cup, his movements deliberate and graceful. The warm liquid rose steadily, filling the cup to the brim until it began to spill over, forming a small pool on the surface of the table. "May," Master Kuro said, his voice a gentle whisper, "just as this cup was filled until it overflowed, so too has your mind been filled with knowledge, insights, and wisdom. But now, I ask you to do something more, to empty your cup, to let go of preconceptions and assumptions." May's brow furrowed in thought. She had worked hard to acquire knowledge and understanding, and the idea of emptying her mind seemed counterintuitive. Yet, a spark of realization began to form within her. The cup could not be refilled unless it was emptied first. With a deep breath, May nodded, her gaze steady as she held the cup in her hands. She closed her eyes and imagined herself pouring out the contents of her mind, releasing the thoughts and beliefs that had accumulated over time. "Embrace the beginner's mind," Master Kuro advised, his words a gentle guidance. "Approach each moment with openness, curiosity, and a willingness to learn anew." May opened her eyes, her heart beating with a newfound sense of clarity. The cup before her was no longer just an object. It was a symbol of her own mind, a vessel that had been emptied, ready to be filled with fresh insights and understanding. As Master Kuro poured tea into the cup once more, May watched with a sense of wonder. The liquid flowed into the vessel, filling it with a sense of renewal and possibility. The overflow that had once seemed wasteful now felt like a natural extension of abundance. "The empty cup," Master Kuro said, "is a reminder that the journey of learning is never-ending. No matter how much knowledge you acquire, there is always room for more. By emptying your cup, you create space for new insights to flow in." May nodded, a sense of gratitude welling up within her heart. She understood that wisdom was not static. It was a river that flowed, a dance that evolved with each step of the journey. To receive new wisdom, she had to release the old, to approach each moment with the openness of a beginner's mind. As the lesson concluded, May held the cup in her hands, its intricate patterns reflecting the depths of her understanding. She knew that the cup was not just a vessel for tea. It was a vessel for the wisdom that flowed through her, a reminder to let go and embrace the ever-changing currents of knowledge and insight. And so, May's journey came full circle, enriched by the teachings of mindfulness, balance, patience, impermanence, and the art of letting go. With a heart full of gratitude, she stepped forward into the world, ready to embrace each moment with the openness of an empty cup, ready to be filled with the beauty of life's endless revelations. Conclusion. Absolutely. May's journey through these 10 episodes beautifully captures the essence of Zen wisdom and the transformative power of mindful living. Each lesson she encountered revealed a fundamental aspect of this philosophy, guiding her on a path of self-discovery, enlightenment, and inner peace. From the importance of stillness and balance to the art of letting go and embracing impermanence, May's experiences mirrored the core teachings of Zen. Throughout her journey, May learned that true wisdom comes not just from intellectual knowledge, but from a direct experience of life's interconnectedness and the present moment. She discovered that mindfulness is a way of being, a practice that allows her to fully engage with each moment, free from the constraints of attachments and expectations. The wandering monk taught her the beauty of simplicity and contentment, showing her that true richness resides in an unburdened heart. May's encounter with the mirror revealed the power of self-reflection and the realization that external experiences are reflections of her own inner world. The lessons of the seasons highlighted the impermanence of all things and the importance of finding joy in every phase of life. And finally, the empty cup symbolized the readiness to embrace new knowledge with humility, to empty the mind of preconceptions and allow wisdom to flow in. Each episode contributed to May's growth, enabling her to integrate these teachings into her daily life and embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. As May's story unfolded, it illustrated how Zen wisdom is not just a philosophy, but a way of living, a journey of continuous learning, self-awareness, and a deep connection to the present moment. Her experiences serve as a reminder to all of us to approach life with an open heart, a beginner's mind, and a willingness to embrace the wisdom that each moment has to offer.